All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast watch along for WWE Hell in a Cell, which is currently on the kickoff show. It is just me right now, just your main host, Mike Schaefer, and I will soon be joined by Lewis Schaefer here in roughly about 45 minutes or so. So, right now, we're on the kickoff show. We have a match for the 24/7 title between R-Truth and Drew Gulak. This was a last-minute match. Now, it's just a couple hours ago. So, no picks for this one. This one's kind of just for shits and gigs. But Drew Gulak gets his chance in a regular match against R-Truth for the 24/7 title. If you happen to be watching after WWE Hell in a Cell, and this is pre-recorded, welcome. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, like and share this video on Periscope, Twitch. Make sure to like and share. Raw team on commentary for this one: Samoa Joe, Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton. I will say, now that I'm by myself, I will say, watching SmackDown this week, to have Corey Graves say "From the Heavens" for Montez Ford felt really good. It felt really good. So we didn't lose that aspect of it from good old TP. Looks like we got one guy watching on Periscope through our Twitter account. So welcome. Make sure to use that chat feature, no matter what app you're watching on, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. Your comments do pop up here on my screen thanks to StreamYard. So we'll get some conversation going. I'm by myself, so the conversation is key here. Otherwise, you'll see me watching my TV on mute. Drew Gulak on a knee here. Looks like he's messing around with R-Truth, trying to get him going a little bit. People starting to come on in. We're up to 3 there. Now back down to 1. Welcome. Again, if you're watching, welcome. R-Truth going right after Gulak in the corner. Bring him over to the other corner and bounce him off the top turnbuckle and pounding away at Gaba Gulak. Referee breaking him up. With R-Truth, you give him that. They gave him that record of what was it now, 40 plus time champion, and that's not. I think he's won 40 24/7 titles, but Archer's also a former United States champion a couple times, former tag team champion, and he used to challenge John Cena for the WWE Championship. So interesting to see R-Truth, and he's just a comedy act at this point in his career. Super Plays 73. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the watch along. That's about 15 minutes to the start of Hell in a Cell. Again, if you're brand new to the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast brand of entertainment, we are a wrestling podcast available on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Anchor. We are an Anchor affiliated podcast. And every weekend we drop an episode and we talk some wrestling. We had a brand new episode drop this morning. Typically Sunday mornings, Sunday or Saturday mornings, we do drop episodes depending on what day we get to record. But make sure you go check them out. This was episode 29 this week. So make sure you check those out and give some feedback. We love feedback here on the show. The more feedback we get, the better. So make sure you listen to those episodes and tune in and let us hear how we do. We love to hear how we do. Drew Gulak with a nice submission hold here on R-Truth. Gulak is one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, man. Nobody holds a candle to this guy. Like, think of his days like before WWE and Evolve. Damn. One of the best technical wrestlers in the world. Right out of Philadelphia. A nice little stretch there in the back of R-Truth. Ooh, nice back somersault there by R-Truth. R-Truth coming back on him. The 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South Television European Champion. We'll see if Drew Gulak takes that strap tonight. I'm sure if he does, he'll lose it right after to R-Truth, because why the hell not? R-Truth here with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Masturbation jokes. You can't see me. Bam. Gulak right up on his feet. See, but hit him with a, he's going for he's going for the AA. Nope, Gulak counters off the rope. Oh, truth of the lie detector. Truth of the lie detector. 1, 2. Gulak kicks out at 2. Oh, Truth going for the scissor kick. Gulak with a headbutt to the chest. Irish whips him into the corner. Gulak he was up and down real fast, wasn't he? Wasn't he? He looked good. I mean, Intercontinental title shots against Sami Zayn, teaming up with Daniel Bryan. He was in Daniel Bryan's corner at WrestleMania, and then just really fell off the wagon. Yeah, truth with Gulak. Oh, what is he going for here? He's got Gulak up on his shoulders. Gulak rolls out of it into the roll up. Truth gets out of it. Backside 1, 2. R-Truth. That's 3. R-Truth is going to retain the 24/7 championship. I'm glad to see that they're actually doing matches for the 24/7 title. That's not just roll ups backstage. You're getting real matches, which what made the hardcore title so cool was that there was hardcore matches all the time for the belt. I mean, here's Akira Tozawa and Lucha House Party trying to get to R-Truth. R-Truth is hiding by Jeff Jarrett on the kickoff panel. And the run is on. Gulak stopping by the kickoff panel, getting some words in. I obviously don't know what he's saying, as I have to be on mute for copyright purposes. As if I didn't have it on mute, it wouldn't be a glorified Jobbers Wrestling podcast anymore. So I just kind of roll with, not having it. We know we're live. We're going to be live throughout the duration of Hell in a Cell. Like I said, we are about an hour, about an hour or so from being joined by Lewis Schaefer. We will not be joined this evening by Alex Birch or Alec Roman. They are occupado for the evening. So we will be joined by Lewis Schaefer at about 7:30, 7:45-ish. So stick with us here through the Hell in a Cell watch along. Showing glimpses here of if you're watching live, you're watching Hell in a Cell with us, of Retribution and the Fiend and the encounter they had this week. T-Bar, man. Dominic Dijakovic is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and he's subdued to being T-Bar and wearing a Bane mask and tapping out to Bobby Lashley. I mean, come on. Just the name T-Bar, man. The name T-Bar just shoots him in the foot. Let me tell you. Retribution getting some words in here. Obviously, no more Mercedes Martinez. No more Mercedes Martinez. Slapjack, T-Bar, Mace, and Retaliation, I think Mia Yim is supposed to be. whatever Mustafa Ali's saying, he's pretty passionate about it. You gotta love the animations here. They're really rolling with the Halloween theme. This close to Halloween, they're really rolling with these like devil hands clasped onto the Hell in a Cell logo. So yeah, like we said, like we didn't pick the R-Truth Drew Gulak match as that was a last minute match, but just to let you know, I'm realizing now I didn't throw my banners up. I like to have my banners going across the bottom. So welcome to the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast Watch Along. This one didn't update on me. Let me refix this one now. Put our standings up there for the our pick'ems. If you're a fan of the podcast, you know we do the pick'ems for every pay-per-view. And here's our standings now. As you can see on the bottom, Birch hold the first place lead at 5-4. And then myself, Lewis, and Alec all tied 2-7. Sorry for that, folks. I am back. I had a little technical difficulty there. We're 15 minutes in. We're riding solo. with one viewer on Twitch and one on Periscope. Back again, a little more technical difficulty. We should be okay. And we have the shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. They were just talking about Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, and that's gonna be the shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. I feel like we should do on the show, but like obviously not the shucky ducky quack quack, but something similar, you know. I feel like it's gotta be like some kind of inception, you know, if you're watching yourself stream. That's what I'm doing right now. It's where I'm at, having just me on the live stream. As you know, if you're a regular here, I normally have Mr. Alec Roman with me on the live stream at first, and then I'm joined eventually by Lewis Schaefer. But it's just me. Just me holding strong tonight for about an hour. The first 45 minutes or so of Hell in a Cell. I'll get travel updates from my co-host Lewis Schaefer on his way home from work, and he will join us right away. He'll probably enjoy his meal with us as we go. But as you see on the bottom, as we're talking before the pick'em standings, Bert is 5-4, Lewis 2-7, myself 2-7, Alec 2-7. So somebody's got to win 3 in a row, and there's not many pay-per-views left in the calendar year. And you have Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, and so our season, the way we did this setup for the Glorified Jobbers Pick'em, where the winner will receive a championship belt. So again, let me take that second. The more you fans donate, the more you pledge, the more merch you buy, the more times you listen. You know, if you listen to the show, it gets us some money thanks to our sponsorship with Anchor. So if you listen to the show, you gotta help us out. If you pledge on Anchor, you help us out. If you buy merchandise on our Teespring, which I will drop the link for right below. If you buy merch on the link right here on our Teespring, go teespring.com/stores/glorified jobbers wrestling pod, you help us out. There's so many ways for you to help us out and help us grow as a podcast, and you can do it for us. If you buy a Brio bottle and you use our promo code Jobbers20, if you buy supplements from Swift Lifestyles and you use our promo code JobPod, if you go to Brandy J and buy some sweet, sweet shades just like this. Look at these. You buy some sweet shades like this, you help us out. You help us out big time. Brandy J, I believe, use promo code Glorified25, and you can get some merch. You help us out in a huge, huge way, more than you'll ever know, and you help us get things like a wrestling belt for the winner of our pick'em, which is going to create even more content for the show. You help us get better supplies, better equipment, try to promote our show a little more. That money can go into a budget to help promote. You know, we're growing the show. We're a small podcast looking to grow and possibly become one of the powerhouses in the wrestling podcast game. So with you, you can help us. So please do so. Tuning in to Hell in a Cell here, and we're now on the main show. We're now on Hell in a Cell. We're going to talk about Hell in a Cell now. Welcome into our new viewers. I like this. They're doing a little like old school TV look as they lead into this. I like this setup. I like this intro to Hell in a Cell. Welcome. Our numbers are growing here. Our numbers are growing here on Twitter. Keep them coming. Keep joining in. We're up to 5 viewers now on Twitter. Come on in the chat. Put some in the chat. Start a conversation up. We're rolling here. We're rolling here on the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast Watch Along. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. I'm gonna share it out right now and try to get some more viewers here for us. Hell in a Cell is officially underway, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Watch Along. We're getting started. Are we starting off with this match? It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off with the Hell in a Cell I Quit match. That's what they're showing here. They're showing the little animation here of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, and we're moving into the promo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are opening up 2020 Hell in a Cell. We're opening up 2020 Hell in a Cell with the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. It is a I Quit match inside Hell in a Cell. Showing the promo here of Roman Reigns wanting Jey Uso to acknowledge him as a tribal chief. As you can see, we got picks here from Mr. Birch. Even though he wasn't on the show with us this weekend, we got picks from him, and he picked Mr. Roman Reigns for this match. I don't know how I feel about the red cage. Let me know in the chat if that's someone you like. If you like the red cage, let me know in the chat. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm a fan of the red cage. I don't know how I feel. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the red cage or not. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the whole hell thing going, but it's weird. It's weird to me. Got a couple people watching there on Twitter, our Twitter page at jobbers_podcast. Follow us if you're on that page. Give us a follow. Remember, folks, throughout the duration of the match, use the chat feature. Your comment will get your question, comment will be featured on the screen, and I will talk about it. We'll get a little conversation going here. You know, I'm looking for some conversation here on the pod. Here comes Jey Uso, again wearing the Samoan lei. He's coming down. He's ready. No Jimmy Uso with him. That's surprising. At least at the moment, no Jimmy Uso with his brother Jay. Let's see what happens. I know a lot of people think Jay might pull this off. I'm not one of those people. I do not think Jay's going to pull this off, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. He did rip the lei. Don't know if he meant to do that, but the lei is ripped. He ripped it right off his neck. Jay going with the all white get up for this match. White shooter sleeve, white pants. And here comes the big dog, the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. Show up and win. See if he's just wearing his cargo pants, shirtless attire that he's been wearing, but he's got the same get up. You know, he's added wreck everyone, leave and show up and win. But he's still rolling. Even though he's this heel persona now with Paul Heyman, he's still rolling with the same get up. Yep, cargo pants, shirtless, wearing a gold, whatever that wrist guard is he wears over his wrist on his Superman punching hand. Let's see what happens here. A I Quit match for the Universal Championship. I can't even think of the last I Quit match in WWE. If anybody in the chat knows, chat, if you know when the last I Quit match was in WWE, let me know in the chat. I want to say it was John Cena. Versus The Miz. Maybe. It had to be John Cena. I honestly don't remember who else it would be. It had to be John Cena. If anybody knows that, go to the chat. The last I Quit match in WWE. Like I'm pretty certain it was John Cena against The Miz for the WWE Championship. Superplay 73 is still with us. Our Twitch viewer. Knock on wood if you're with me. Picks all around for Roman Reigns for the boys. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. This is interesting because Roman Reigns keeps saying he's not a heel. Now, if you're watching Hell in a Cell live, you'll know what I'm talking about. Roman Reigns keeps saying he's not a heel. He's not identifying himself as a heel right now. He's just going with the flow, kind of. So on the Thunderdome, as Lewis will tell you, it pops up what they want you to do. Cheer, boo, whatever. Look surprised, whatever. You look at the Thunderdome right now. They're all booing. They're all booing back there. So they're being told to boo Roman Reigns, which is something we never thought Vince McMahon would have fans do. I'm liking the gold wrist guard here from Roman. Nice choice of attire here for the big dog. We're going to go mute for a second. I got somebody walking into my studio here. So we're going to go mute here for just a quick second. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are back on live audio here. We took care of all that. Got some ice cream here with me now. We're down to one viewer. We're going to get him back up, though. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso going on right now. Got some good old ice cream with me. Watching Jey Uso's. We'll go right after Roman Reigns here. There's solid ice cream. Hershey's brownie batter. I'll give Hershey's the free advertisement. Sponsor us, Hershey's. You make a solid ice cream. Just stay off the Seaside Heights Boardwalk. Jey Uso is not holding back against his cousin Roman Reigns. And right after him, utilizing the entire space inside that structure. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm sure we'll find out later in the show. We definitely will. But I believe the WWE Championship match is the final match of the evening as the main event. If it's not that, it's got to be a SmackDown Women's title match. Jay looks like he's got Big Mo on his side. Momentum. Stay with us here as we have the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast watch along. This is our third watch along. We started it with Payback. Did Payback. We were going to do SummerSlam. It was kind of a last minute call to do it. We decided SummerSlam, like, we got to do something. And we thought of a live stream. We played around with some things. Possible Zoom, Facebook Live. And came across StreamYard. So thank you to StreamYard for providing us with a great service to go live to all of our viewers on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope via Twitter. Spear by Reigns here. I'm a little delayed. I was on the replay. My apologies, folks. Reigns' spear that does not get Jey Uso to quit. Reigns saying, what am I supposed to do? Talking trash to Jey Uso. Let's watch it on Twitter. Make sure jump in the chat. I don't know if there's a way if you can on Periscope. Or get the conversation going with the live chat feature. Obviously, if you're watching this later on, after Hell Cell, one, good on you. That you're either watching Hell Cell late or using us as like a little buddy to watch, to hold your hand as you watch along, watch Hell Cell with us. Or if you just sitting here for 3 hours just watching me look at my camera, eat brownie butter ice cream, and talk some wrestling. One, appreciate you. Mr. Blind Vision, we want C. What do you mean by that, Mr. Blind Vision? We want C. You mean you can't see? I If you meant you can't see, I know. I can't show. He said, well, not. I know, Mr. Blind Vision. Nobody's here. I do wish there was more. Yeah, you're the only one there on Periscope. But I do appreciate you being here. It's just me for now. No report. No report. You got to watch on the network. If you have the WWE network, you can tune in and we'll watch it through here. Through here. I can't show the screen. I'm not taking my chances getting sued by Vinnie Mac. I wish I could just show you the live stream. Uso walking in the ring now with a strap. The strap. What are we going to do with this one? I will, Mr. Blind Vision. Thank you. Thank you for that. Mr. Blind Vision, I'll tell you, you can watch it on the network. If you want to go watch it, be my guest. If this content isn't working for you, be my guest to walk away. It's a watch along. Turn on the network and you'll be able to watch on your own. Pay your $9.99 like everybody else has. Get the network. A spear by Roman here. Well, it's an I quit match. It's an I quit match, so he's going to try to hit him with everything he can to get him to quit. That's the goal of the match. It's the goal of the match. I don't think Jey Uso will quit, though. It's going to take a lot to get him to quit. I ultimately think he will at the end, but it's going to be a little bit. They're joined with this strap. Oh, Jay's trying to choke him out. Trying to wrap that strap around the neck of Roman Reigns, and he's got him. He's trying to choke out Roman Reigns. He's trying to choke out Roman Reigns with that strap. He's trying to make him pass out. Roman's out. Roman is out. Can't quit, though, if he's out. Second win there from Roman. And Jay right back on, trying to choke him out again with that strap. Referee's checking on Roman. He's showing some signs of life. But he doesn't quit. The match will continue. He does not quit. Roman back on his feet. On Twitter, Michael Murray gave us our live stream retweet, so we appreciate that, Michael Murray. Roman with this new submission he's got. Jay not tapping, though. Lewis Schaefer is on his way, so we will have him here very soon. Jay's out. Jay is out now, which is interesting. Same thing as a Roman. He was out, but he didn't quit. Jay's out, and he will not quit now. Roman's just pleading with Jey Uso here to get him to quit. I don't think Roman knows what to do. Jay's just out. He can't quit. He's out cold. The drive-by by Roman Reigns there. I think ultimately you're going to have to stop this match in favor of Roman Reigns, but Roman's just throwing everything right now at Jey Uso. Referee's checking on Jey Uso. When Roman throws the referee over the top rope. And the referee gets in. Did he call for the bell? Roman's WWE officials, Adam Pearce and Pat Buck. Roman's pleading that the match isn't over. Jay didn't quit. What? The referees and WWE officials surrounding the ring. Jay's just out. Roman's looking for his acknowledgement again. This gotta be. Here's Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso out here involved now. Roman Reigns striking up tears. Whatever's going on here. Jimmy Uso trying to just play peacemaker here, it seems like. Sticking his hand out for Roman. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Oh, now Roman's got Jimmy Uso.
Wait, what?
Jay just hasn't moved this whole time.
Did he murder him?
He put him in that same submission, and he passed out. And the referee stopped the match. And Roman was just like in tears, like apologizing for everything he's done. What? Are you a little ahead of me?
I must be.
The cage is going up right now. It was. Yeah, the cage is going up. How far behind you am I?
Did he just make Jay pass out on yours?
No, Jay. Like you're still in the middle of the match. The cage just went up on mine.
Okay, Cage was still down, so I'm behind then. I just saw him put the injured Uso in the guillotine.
Oh no, Jimmy Uso. Yeah, you're a little behind me. I had to block a guy already.
Really?
Can you see all the chat that's been there?
Nah.
I had this guy come in. I had to block him. He gets into the chat and he's like, "Show the thing," and I'm like, "I can't show the thing. It's not really goes up. Nobody's gonna report you. Nobody's in here." I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna show it because it does save to YouTube." And he said, when he said grow a pair, enjoy talking to yourself like someone's watching you, I guess I'll call it practice. I'm like, okay, you're blocked. So the Glorified Jobbers Wrestling Podcast has blocked their first motherfucker.
He does not get a seat at the table.
And some guy who somebody retweeted and followed us. So he retweeted and followed the page. And of his followers, John Cena.
What are you doing? You want the bread?
Oh, Alpha and Sika. Are they acknowledging him? Alpha and Sika just acknowledged him as the tribal chief.
Is this the first match so far?
Yeah, it's the first match of the night.
Come on, Mike.
So one match for the books. Roman gets the win.
Have they added any matches or?
There was a kickoff match between R-Truth and Drew Gulak for the 24/7 title. Yeah, some guy shared. He has 1,000 followers on Twitter, and he shared the podcast and followed us. And one of his followers is John Cena. So suck it, guy who said nobody's watching. That's what we get for not showing the actual pay-per-view. Go spend the $9.99, you bastard.
How do I not own a Street Profits t-shirt yet? That's the real question.
That's true.
Why are you making yourself bigger?
I don't know, I'm playing around with the buttons.
No one's here to watch you.
No one's watching anyway. Just show the pay-per-view. Jerry Lawler made a good joke on
You
the
looking at
kickoff
that cricket
show.
ad? Next WWE champion.
Jerry
Tonight.
Lawler made a good joke on the kickoff show. Elias was on. He goes, Elias, your new album comes out tomorrow. And he goes, yes, Jerry, thanks for asking. And he goes, I heard it wasn't released. It escaped. It's like, damn it, Jerry. We're getting a Raw match here. Most likely, well, the only other Raw match that isn't the main event is Jeff Hardy versus Elias.
Well,
So,
Otis and Miz is cross-branded.
nah, but Law and Otis was on SmackDown. Nah, but they probably will give that to Raw, so they have Michael Cole can get a breather.
What was with the gold glove on Roman Reigns?
I was all for it. I was actually all for it.
Samoa Joe likes to talk a lot of shit. When's he getting back in the ring?
He does. But he also named El Gran Gordo's finishing move, so.
The La Torta?
The La Torta. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias. Had 2 picks for Elias and 1 pick for Jeff Hardy in this match.
It's on us to beat Birch.
Well, I was looking at the standings.
But whoever wins has to win all of them.
Well, let me throw the standings back up here again. So Birch has 5 wins. Everybody else has 2. Now there's Survivor Series. There's a takeover before Survivor Series, inevitably. There is TLC, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. Do they still do Fastlane? No, they didn't last year. And then there's 3 more takeovers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more WWE pay-per-views. So we have plenty of time. We have 8 more shows to beat him. Just nobody else can beat him. He can't win anymore. I don't like heel Elias. I'd rather face Elias.
You are the only person that thinks that.
I'd rather
Shut your mouth.
I'd rather face Elias. Face Elias pops the crowd for what does WWE stand for.
I mean, in fairness, Mike, John Cena, while he doesn't follow me, follows 192.5 thousand people.
You should follow us.
Or at least just me. Oh, walk with Elias.
Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
Give us no more words.
Nobody watch on YouTube, which kind of upsets me. That never happens. It's all Twitch. One guy on Twitch and 5 on Twitter.
So we need Elias here, is what we need.
We need Elias. That can ultimately eliminate Birch. Neo Rican. Hello, how are you? It's a Neo Rican. Is that? No, it's Nino Rican. I didn't see the other end there. I was gonna say Keanu Reeves? Question mark. In his second greatest role?
Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman.
No, that is third best role. Duke Kaboom is a solid second.
You really put Shane Falco ahead of Duke Kaboom?
Shane Falco was a great role. Duke Kaboom.
Oh, but didn't Birch take Otis?
Birch did take Otis.
So if Jeff wins, I have a second chance. I still have hope. And I can dust all of you, potentially.
How? What makes you say that?
Well, because if Miz wins Money in the Bank, I gain a point on both of you, because you both took Otis.
Yes.
You both took Randy, didn't you?
No, only I took Randy. He took Drew.
Okay, but I could gain a one on him here. And then when Miz leaves here tonight, WWE champion,
if he leaves WWE,
dusting all of you.
If he leaves WWE champion,
You're admit it. You're freaking out now that he's that it's the main event.
I'm reading a lot of reports that is exactly what's going to happen. Is that the Miz is going to cash in on Orton. Because, like, you could easily take the Miz out of obscurity by just giving him the WWE title.
Yeah, and you could give him, and you know what? He could have a nice feud with Morrison, too, over the belt.
Morrison shaved.
Why?
He looks like fucking Johnny. It looks like Eminem's about to come back.
Well, I mean, in fairness, some of his beard might have been lit on fire.
From what?
Oh, you didn't read the story?
He caught on fire?
So some company on Instagram or something sent Taya Valkyrie a package of stuff, just as like, hey, like, post on your Instagram, like, be an influencer for us. And the fucking candle almost burnt down their home. Like, she lit this candle and it, like, damn near burnt down their home. So, like, she suffered second-degree burns. I heard Johnny Wrestling wasn't unscathed. So He might have lost a chunk of his beard in the blaze.
He might have burned
in the blaze.
He might have burned some off. Well, needless to say, that camera won't be getting any buys.
Yeah, no free ads.
Elias with a Hawaiian shirt, tank top. Good on you.
Be jealous.
And the Miz is not walking out of here WWE champion.
But what if he does?
It's possible, but I just don't want it to happen.
Like, honestly, like I said on the pod today, the Money in the Bank briefcase being on SmackDown with the dominant heel as a champion doesn't do the Money in the Bank briefcase any good.
That's true. He's only going to face Sam Owens.
I mean, if Otis can also be a luchador, I'm sure he could also be part of the Anoa'i family.
He can figure it out. Just tattoo Samoa.
Samoa
on his belly.
He could like doodle like some like a sleeve on him. Tucky could do it for him.
All of like ham bones and crispy bacon.
Mandy Rose.
Jeff with the classic Jeff Hardy moves. Well, I just got Jeff up in the electric chair. Maybe he's going to ask him about AEW. I was thinking during the intro to the I Quit match, when was the last I Quit match?
I don't know.
No,
it's been a while.
Famula, they did not. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. They did not fight yet. They will probably be not the next match, but the match after that. I'm assuming Otis and Miz will be the next match, and then they'll go.
Gotta give Miz plenty of time to recover.
Yeah, so Miz will probably end up being the next match, and then it'll be Sasha Bailey. They're going to do 2 straight cage matches?
Yeah, why not? The name of the pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell. Although, really, true disappointment. Mick Foley appeared nowhere in the build to this show, but he appeared on Bound for Glory last night.
So did The Rock.
But Mick Foley, this is his show. He comes out and says hello to an old friend.
And that comment there is for you, Lewis.
It's not John Tavares. It's me! Number 69. I hope Sasha wins, Famula. I hope Sasha wins.
I hope so, too. We all picked her. Oh, that's a disqualification. Ring the bell. That's a win for Elias. That's a DQ win for Elias. Jeff hits him with the guitar. That's a point for me and Lewis. Do you have the audio on your end?
Yep.
Let me know what they ruled that. Was that a DQ in favor of Elias?
No, he hit him with the guitar and the ref DQ'd him.
That's a win. That's a point right there.
Yeah, winner by disqualification, Elias.
That is a point.
Oh, and Jeff's got another guitar. Oh, no, it's the broken one. Disregard. Then he didn't do enough damage because it looks like a brand new guitar.
Without the guitar, what it really means is wasted.
wrestling experiment.
So you can go on the WWE Network from Hulu if you have the WWE Network. I think it's free right now. It's 99 cents.
Well, it's free if you haven't signed up yet.
Yeah, if you haven't signed up yet, it's free for the first month. And you go on WWE.network.com and purchase the WWE Network, and you can watch Hell in a Cell. Yes, this is not a service, as we learned earlier in the stream. This is not a service to watch Hell in a Cell. This is just like the buddy system for Hell in a Cell. We're just talking Hell in a Cell while you watch it at home. It's almost like a second screen, if you will.
Yes. Yep, here you go, Law and Otis.
Law and Otis. That was a good
Ba-bum.
beard. That was a good beard, too. John Morrison's just one of those guys, when he shaves his face, he looks like a 12-year-old boy. Why Rey Mysterio got called to the stand in this, I don't understand. This was the best part. Did you get all that? Every word, players.
Okay.
Otis, man. Otis Dozovic. Big Doze.
Ron Simmons speaks more than one word.
I mean, like, I can't picture Otis ever cashing it in. Body by steak.
I will be right back. I'm going to go get some ravioli.
Ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Mr. Eugene Grab.
Gee, crabs. So it looks like we're leading up to the Otis versus the Miz match here at Hell in a Cell. And here we go. The Miz coming out to the ring with beardless John Morrison to take on Otis with the Money in the Bank contract on the line. We'll see what happens here. If Otis holds on to his Money in the Bank briefcase as he takes on The Miz here. Let's see if Lewis's prediction is right. Lewis is the only one that picked The Miz. Let me throw the picks up here. Lewis is the only one that selected The Miz. Both Birch and I selected Otis to retain his briefcase. Lewis has a system here, though. If The Miz wins here, it's going to take Randy Orton to win. The Miz not the cash in for there to be a tie. I would take the lead here if Otis retains the briefcase. Otis looking strong out of the gates here. Big old body slam. Whirly Bird. Otis, Miz went for the clothesline, and he missed. And Whirly Bird specialed him.
Tucker.
See, I just don't know. Like, if Otis wins,
And
see, but do you get the half point if Orton wins and the Miz cash in on Orton?
yes, I get a half point if Miz cashes in and wins the WWE Championship. I don't care who it's against.
What if Otis cashes in?
I get nothing. I bet the Miz. Because I said the Miz would have the briefcase at the end of the night.
So if Otis wins here, I essentially win. Well, not really. Otis and Orton have to. I have to be perfect to win, essentially. If the Miz wins, though, and eliminates Birch, Birch would not win this pay-per-view.
Good. Go, Mike, go. Did they say this is like a championship match? Like Otis can get counted out?
See, I don't know. I would assume so. The only way to win the briefcase is by pinfall or submission. Miz with a sleeper hold. Otis not the type of guy that should be wearing crop tops.
Why not? You wear them all the time.
That's not by choice. Oh, big kick to the face.
Cutter. Fucking cutter.
And just look at slow-mo Jomo here with no beard. He looks like a boy.
Yeah. I feel like he's getting ready to fight CM Punk over the next 12 weeks.
Yeah. I feel like I just fired up SmackDown versus Raw 07. Oh, he's hulking up.
You know what? I'm okay if they start booking Otis like Hulk Hogan.
Body by Steak.
It's a great shirt. If it wasn't a black wrestling t-shirt, I'd probably own it.
Ah, he just ripped it. Otis showed no respect of the t-shirt. How that man thinks wearing a Speedo is okay. Oh, here comes the caterpillar. Oh, Morrison pulls him out of the ring. I'm sorry, Johnny Nitro pulls him out of the ring.
That's the La Torta.
The La Torta, Tom. It's a La Torta. The La Torta. Oh, Morrison was about to hit Otis with the briefcase. And she just threw out John Morrison.
Uh-oh.
Don't hit him, ref. That's assaulting a minor.
Damn it, Ref Jess.
Oh, roll up. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Miz. Oh,
Until Tucky turns on Otis.
Why would Tucker turn on him right here?
Because Miz is awesome.
Oh, Tucker just hit Otis. He just hit him with a briefcase. Who is talking? He just hit him with a briefcase.
I'm behind. I picked that. Oh my God!
The Miz just won the briefcase, and Tucker just turned on Otis. Heel Tucker.
Santa Maria! Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Because he's the Miz, and he's awesome.
Tucker just turned on Otis. Oh my God.
I was behind. For everyone, if everyone's watching still, I'm behind. And I said that as a joke. And then Mike said it right away.
So the Miz grabbed the apron when the referee went to go fix the apron. Tucker smacked him. I thought it was an accident at first, and then they showed Tucker with a serious face on. I'm like, nope, he meant to do that shit. He meant to break my heart.
Come on. Give me back Miz as WWE champion at the end of the night. Damn it.
Tucker hasn't left ringside.
Okay, now scrap up your plans that you had for Enzo and Cass and their rivalry and redo it.
Oh my God. Tucker just turned on Otis. I mean, it makes sense. You're 2 matches away from a perfect score. You need Sasha and Drew and The Miz to cash in to be perfect.
Well, no, that can't count against me.
No,
because
you
of
have to
this.
have it.
No, I don't.
It's not a perfect score.
I can still pick the match card perfectly.
The match card, but it wouldn't be a perfect score. Oh my God, Otis.
No, that would be the ultimate thing.
Where do you go with this now? Tucker turned on Otis.
And they're on separate shows, so it's not even like you could have a fallout.
No, they'll get it's Survivor Series the next show.
True. Tucker on Team Raw, Otis on Team SmackDown?
No, they'll get a one-on-one match.
What hurts more, Mike? This or Enzo and Cass?
This. Yes, somebody on my side. IEC 909. Miz didn't deserve it.
We're bringing back the coal miners, baby.
This guy's on my side.
I'm gonna have to do my part of the podcast from my own cubicle, like Michael Cole used to have to.
I mean, there's a lot of similarities here. Miz has a Money in the Bank contract going after the WWE title, probably off of Randy Orton.
Is John Morrison now Alex Riley?
What was Alex Riley really doing?
Essentially this. All night Tucker night.
Oh, here comes Otis. Otis and Tucker are going at it. Here comes the SmackDown Women's Championship match.
Now you know how I felt, Mike, back in February of 2017. Now you know how I feel.
La Festa de Amigos.
Also, I know we're mainly a WWE show, but Eric Young returns to TNA, and the Knockouts team titles return.
They're not coming back till January.
But still. And suddenly, he's no longer in the world title picture for when the titles do come back. Someone ration up ODB. We're going on a revenge tour.
No. I get rid Rich Swann won the TNA World title.
Yeah, Rich Swann. You can't handle this. let's just say Miz's future is so bright that he has to wear shades. And he can get those shades at Brandy J. Yo, when did John Lennon join the podcast? Look at those shades.
These are Brandy J shades.
How could anyone watching this right now, how could you look at those specs and not want to get yourself a pair of Brandy J sunglasses?
Exactly.
And you can get some Brandy J sunglasses just like that with the code
Glorified 25.
save you 25% off, and you can imagine there's no imagine all the people. We all picked Sasha for this, though.
We all picked Sasha.
Oh, good. So
The next match we started to differ.
So I'm up 1 on you. I'm up 2 on Birch.
You're up 2 on Birch. Birch can't come back because you both have the same rest of the card. So Birch is eliminated.
I can just gain another half point on him.
Yes. So Birch is essentially eliminated. Birch will not win. He hasn't lost in a while. He won TakeOver.
He's won a few in a row.
He won TakeOver 31. He won Clash of Champions. I think he won Payback. Yeah, so Birch will not win this one. There's no chance he can win this one. He will lose by 2.
That's what you get for not coming to the podcast the last 2 weeks, Birch.
Yes. I can win, though. If Sasha... No, I can't.
You picked Randy. You can tie me.
I can tie.
Unless, of course, The Miz walks out WWE champion.
Yes. If The Miz walks out WWE champion, you win. If Sasha, Orton, and The Miz win, you win. But Birch is essentially eliminated, which puts him down to 5-5.
To quote a former ally of The Miz, you're welcome.
Damian Sandow?
Absolutely.
He was an ally of Cody Rhodes. Nice try, though.
He was an ally. Mizdow!
Oh, yeah. He wasn't
Did you forget about Mizdow?
He wasn't using your welcome at that point.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Snoop D-O-double-G.
It's Basta!
Snoop D-O-double-G.
So if they're smart, and they're not, Bruce Pritchard, they got to book whoever wins this an injury angle on the loser. Give them some time off. They've been carrying the brand, the company since April.
Yeah.
Book an injury angle. Give the loser some time off. Probably Bailey. Royal Rumble. They return, win, and you do it, and you blow it up at WrestleMania. It's got to be, right? They're not just gonna use all 2 or 3 matches now. Well, obviously not the next one because Sasha or Bailey will have to face Asuka.
Yes.
And have they said anything yet? Is NXT going to be in it this year again?
They haven't said. Bailey.
Also, can we just acknowledge the tribute to Animal at a Tommy Dreamer last night?
I did not catch it.
You didn't see his tribute to Animal in the Call Your Shot gauntlet?
No, I know like James Storm came back in that gauntlet and
Tommy Dreamer shaved his hair into Animal's haircut and then came out with the face paint.
Rhino won that, didn't he?
Yes.
Was it for a shot at a title?
I don't know. I don't know if I want Rhino going after Rich Swann.
I don't know if I want Rich Swann being the world champion, but yet here we are.
Oh, that's what I thought she was going to say 1-0 against Sasha. I was like, I think that they had more than one.
What is 1-0?
Inside Hell in a Cell.
Oh, because Bailey's never been inside Hell in a Cell before.
No,
So
Bailey's 1-0. Oh, she's going to be 1-0. Okay, I get it.
Now, Sasha, I think, is 0-2.
That's because she probably defended a title inside of it.
Against Charlotte and Becky. Now she challenged for a title against Becky and lost.
So next is going to be Drew.
Yeah, it's the only other match on the card.
Okay, so I'm going to go get seconds, and I will be right back.
And here comes the cage. Sasha kicking the chair out of Bailey's hands. Banks already got her in the bank statement, and Bailey breaks it. Spoke too soon. So Sasha drop kicked Bailey as the cell was coming down. Bailey threw the chair out of the cage. So when the cell shut, there was no chair.
Oh, there's chairs under the ring. Don't you worry.
Not a spray painted one. She's got a kendo stick. Where's Dominic?
Do we have anybody in here right now?
We have two people.
Nice.
One on Twitch and one on Periscope.
What's up, guys?
see if I can see who the one on Periscope is. His name is the Pokemon Man. And we lost him. Oh, no, he's still there. Pokemon Man's still with us. Put in the chat, everybody. Do you think the Miz is going to walk out of this pay-per-view? WWE
Yes.
champion,
The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes.
Let's see what the WWE watch along is doing. Sam Roberts, 2 guys from the bump.
Are they doing it like this, or are they all in one place again?
No, right now they have Montez Ford and Bianca Belair on a Zoom call. And then Sam Roberts and the 2 guys from the bump are in the same room surrounded by boxes of Skittles. So, Skittles, make that happen for us. We'd like to be surrounded by boxes of Skittles.
Or anybody. No free ads. Can we just acknowledge that the Meteora for Sasha Banks is becoming like the Whirly Bird special for John Cena?
Yes.
Like, you just know it's coming at some point.
It's just part of her just regular go-to moves.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey just wrestling capris. You got to respect that. There's a chair. Capris and like high school wrestling shoes. So on SmackDown this week, Corey Graves picked up From the Heavens. So that was a nice touch.
He did?
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey.
Oh, good move there by Sasha. That's agility right there.
What, another Meteor?
No. Bailey threw her off the ring apron. She like clawed onto the fence. And then Bailey tried to get on the fence, and then she jumped back. I don't know how I feel about the red cell.
They started that last year with the Fiend, right?
No, 2 years ago. When was the Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton Hell in a Cell match?
I think 2 years ago.
That was the first one where Randy Orton stuck the screwdriver
in his gauge.
in his gauge.
I like to not remember that.
The fact that somebody was like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Probably Jeff Hardy. It was probably Jeff Hardy.
That's right up there with Cutter. Fucking Cutter.
Cutter. What? Fucking Cutter.
Cutter. What is Sasha doing here? What in the name of Dominic Mysterio is she thinking?
Of us, Sandman had a whole career with kendo sticks, but you immediately jumped to Dominic.
Yes. Oh, Sasha right through one of those kendo sticks. You know, kendo sticks are actually pretty painful.
Mm-hmm.
I got one at the Y. Some guy donated a whole bunch of karate stuff, and he donated 2 kendo sticks, and I wanted to take one home, and they wouldn't let me.
You should take it before you move.
But they sit in a closet doing nothing, so I really think I'm going to take one day.
You should. To add to your Dominic Mysterio collection.
Yes. When I set up my WWE room in my home, it's just going to be like belts, T-shirts, action figures, and then a kendo stick.
Maybe the doorman can help you set it up.
Yeah. What is Bailey going for here? Jesus Christ. All these moves with kendo sticks to make Dominic Mysterio blush. Where was this in the Monday Night Messiah feud?
You know the Rock SNL skit in Too Far, Coco?
Yeah.
That might have been the production meetings of Dominic Mysterio and Seth of like, here's all these ideas of things you can have do with kendo sticks. And they looked at Bruce and go, too far, Coco. But then Sasha and Bailey found out. They go, oh, fuck it, we're in.
Too far, Coco. You know that girl you met on the internet? Oh no.
Oh no. I catfished your ass.
Well, she's really not a girl, and her name's actually not Stephanie. It's Coco. That's right. I catfished your ass.
And the pictures? Oh no.
Oh,
They're from
no.
your daughter Stacy that you've never met.
Evelyn. They're actually pictures of Evelyn, the daughter you never met. Too far, Coco. Let me tell you about this guy. He has herpes.
He has herpes. That's right. He's got herpes and he's got it bad. He can't have sex without having a talk first.
The doctor said it was the worst case he had ever seen. You do like normal stuff. Like, how you gonna rip me apart or something? All right, I understand. I'm gonna rip this guy apart
Psychologically.
and I mean psychologically. Jesus.
Jesus.
And I mean psychologically. What a great skit. For viewers,
like we could be biased because we're wrestling fans, but why do the WWE people do such good SNL jobs?
They do.
Yellers are a yeller snack that monkeys eat.
I'm gonna rip this guy apart. and I mean psychologically.
Oh no.
That's right. I catfish your ass.
You got yellow, brown spotted, green,
Very
very
brown.
spotted,
Very brown and round.
and round. Sir, there is an orange on his banana board.
That is a round.
That is a round orange banana. Do you want us to lose the game, nerd?
Coco, watch out, and trash yard muds. I'm gonna buckle bomb into a chair. What in the name of Seth Rollins? Definitely not their best match.
No, they're gonna. If they book this right, then this shouldn't be their best match. Do it at WrestleMania.
Bailey with the elbow. 1, 2. And KO by Sasha. Go watch out and trash yard muds. I'm gonna rip this guy apart. And I mean psychologically. Jesus.
Jesus.
Bailey and Sasha tied up in the apron, going at it with the kendo stick. Normally when anybody gets beat up by a kendo stick, Aaliyah Mysterio comes down to the rescue. I saw this funny TikTok today, getting off the topic of wrestling. It was a kid sitting in a classroom, and he goes, I have to fart crap so bad, I think I'm going to fart. You think if I cover it up with a cough, people will hear it? And they're like, sure. So he goes, He gets up, runs out, and goes, I just pooped my pants, running out of a lecture hall. Bailey has duct tape and kendo sticks and is making mega stick.
Mega Desk. So, are we covering up the other logos?
Yes, we are.
You should have designed it better, Michael.
I know. I didn't really think of this. Yeah, we're covering up. You're covering up Swift Lifestyles, and I'm covering up Brio Bottle. We got the Facebook or the Twitter and the Instagram in though.
Fire extinguisher.
I'm barely at her chair. Sasha has it. What is so special about that chair?
You know what they haven't done in a
Another
while?
Meteora. Another Meteora.
You know what they haven't done in a while?
What's that?
And I wouldn't be shocked if it happens in the Drew Orton match. Busting through the cell.
Nah, that won't happen. What's the point of having that happen there?
To soften them up for Mike Mizan.
I mean, I think just the two of them facing each other will soften each other up. I'm curious. I'm still thinking about that I Quit match. I asked the chat, but the chat didn't help me before.
What?
When the last I Quit match was.
Was it in the Ziggler-Miz rivalry? I feel like there could have been an I Quit match in there.
Well, there's another one coming up at Full Gear between Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
I thought he was supposed to be facing
Lance Archer?
Lance Archer.
That happened already.
Okay.
Ring of Honor, TNA.
I mean, credit to Eddie Kingston. He's one of the best promos in wrestling right now.
Not a very good wrestler, though.
What?
Not a very good wrestler, though.
Oh, not at all.
Here we go. All right, so Roman Reigns versus defeated Jey Uso. Last WWE I Quit match. Kaylee Ray defeated Toni Storm for the NXT UK Women's Championship in January. It aired in February. Before that, there was two of them on 205 Live, one in July, one in January of 2017. Cedric Alexander defeated Noam Dar. Jack Gallagher defeated Arya Daivari. But the last major one, John Cena defeated Rusev for the United States Championship at Payback 2015. There's some good match. Alberto Del Rio defeated Jack Swagger in a number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight title in an I Quit match. Cena defeated The Miz at Over the Limit 2011. Cena defeated Batista at Over the Limit 2010. Cena defeats Randy Orton at Breaking Point 2009. Vince McMahon defeated Stephanie McMahon in an I Quit match. What in the name of toxic masculinity is this shit? Bailey's getting a ladder out. It's the mini ladder, though.
Speaking of mini ladder, did you see who was also in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match?
Well, Swoggle. It's a WLC. What is she going for here? This match going on a long time. This is the co-main event. What is she spray painting on her?
This is the co-main event, by the way. NWO.
Well, Bailey's put on top of the ladder.
Come on, Sasha. Come on, Sasha.
1, 2, kick out by Bailey.
We should have a ticker for meteors during Sasha Banks matches.
A little counter.
It's like the old Paramore count. Honestly, though, brave move by Sasha with the white attire.
Knowing she's gonna get...
No, I mean, obviously it gives effect knowing that you're gonna get spray painted, but poop.
I don't think she'd poop herself.
Did John Cena think he was gonna poop himself when he had to just do it in his shorts?
In khaki shorts, he had to poop himself. Bailey to belly. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Cutter. Fucking cutter.
CM Punk also pooped himself.
Yeah, but he was on so many Z-Packs he could have put down a rhinoceros.
When he pooped himself?
Yeah.
That was in a match that he shit himself.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, in the middle of a tag team match, he had to roll out of the ring and go.
He shit himself under the ring.
Mm-hmm. I would have hated to have had a ringside seat to that one.
So he smells like shit.
I think I made him shit himself.
Oh God, this guy definitely shit himself. Even the cable television version of that scene is funny. I think I broke his freaking neck. This guy definitely broke his freaking neck. Oh. Bank statement, locked in the chair. Oh, Bailey's on tap. Bailey's on tap. Bailey taps. Bailey taps. Sasha Banks is the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Don't worry, she'll drop it the first time she has to defend it.
On Friday.
On Friday.
She'll defend it on Raw tomorrow and she'll lose it. They'll do the return match on Raw and she'll lose it a day later. Sasha.
Come on, Drew. Give me the perfect score, Drew. The poetic justice would be Birch last time finally getting a perfect score, and then me getting perfect plus half. And just immediately one-upping him. Boss, but y'all knew that.
Sasha Banks is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Yep, she'll lose it on Friday. 2 people on Periscope. I wish there was a way to put it on TikTok. Yeah, that's what all the kids are using these days.
Fuck TikTok.
You voting for Trump again? Hmm?
No. However, while we're in between matches, I know we're not going to be live again, with you now and then. If you're watching in America, November 3rd, make sure you vote.
That's true. I have turned down the option to do a charity promotion on the podcast to tell people to vote. I don't want to get into those.
No free ads. No free ads.
No free ads. Everybody has a price. Money, 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 money. I'm telling you, I'd buy the Hurt Business shirt. It didn't just say Bobby Lashley on the bottom.
No, supposedly more coming out. They're all going to have one. So you know which one I'll own.
That just says the Hurt Business and then their name on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Is Bobby about to have a match? I guess because the show is only 9 o'clock. So they're just adding a throw-in match? Did they say Bobby's having a match? You have the audio on. What is MVP talking about?
That they're businessmen.
But does Bobby have a match?
Yeah, Bobby versus Slapjack.
Right now? Did they say the United States Championship match? Is Slapjack getting a shot at the U.S. title?
Yep.
Why Slapjack? Why not Mace? Today was the first day of the Dead Man. On the 30 Days of Dead Man. New Undertaker content every day.
Survivor Series.
I watched this today. WWE Untold, the Phenom, and the Legend Killer. WWE Shop also dropped wines today.
Like Vino?
Yep. $50% off titles.
They also dropped a 6mm undisputed V2.
Pin drop release number 8. They have all the characters of the Firefly Funhouse, including Huskus.
Do they have Wobbly Walrus?
I don't know. BOGO tees, 50% off titles.
Hey, no free ads. Stop pumping the WWE Shop. You know what we can pump? The Glorified Jobbers merch store.
That's true. We can pop that. Imperium and Io Shirai got side plates on the shop. Where is this wine? I want to see what they're selling it for. So we won't do any picks for this match as it wasn't planned. Might get the Fiend on the Scene toy.
Hmm?
They made their own elf on a shelf.
Oh, I was gonna get that for you for Christmas
Nice.
for the apartment. You can give one to the doorman. I'll get you two. You can give one to the doorman.
Yeah. Just put this in a new place around the hotel every day. The Fiend on the Scene. Where is this wine? I know I saw it. Up, down, down merch. I swear to God, they're selling wine. I know I saw it. They have Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior wine. Yeah, new collection of WWE wines set to launch. WWEWines.com. Why Slapjack?
I mean, we're not making a pick. It doesn't count against us, but everyone who listens to the pod knows who I would pick here.
Mm-hmm.
Retribution, low key good song.
I didn't even hear it. I don't have my audio on.
I mean, none of the songs are really good right now. There's Def Rebels is still finding their way. There's no bangers like Code Orange working on The Fiend, but not bad.
On WWEWines.com has entered a contest to win an Ultimate Warrior electric guitar. Okay, so there's two different kinds of wine right now. They're on pre-order. Undertaker 2018 Cabernet Sauvignon.
Try the cab.
Limited edition 30 barrel series to honor the Phenom's 30-year career. Each Undertaker bottle is marked with an individual bottle number as well as the barrel it came from. And then Ultimate Warrior 2019 White Zinfandel, or regular Zinfandel. Each limited edition individually numbered bottle also features one of 3 unique corks produced with different images and sayings from the warrior himself. So you can get the Phenom Crew, which is a Taker 2-pack. 2-bottle mix Legends pack, which is one of each. Ultimate pack, which is 2 Ultimate Warriors. 4-bottle mix, 2 of each. 4 bottles, or a 6-bottle pack. How much are these bottles of wine? And why did WWE just feel the need to make their own wine websites?
Come on. Do you really not know why WWE felt the need to make wine?
Well, yeah, because of Chris Jericho.
Ooh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Limited edition 100% premium Cabernet Sauvignon, Lodi, California, aged in oak, 30 barrel production, individually numbered, shows barrel 1.
I mean, granted, I already have WWE wine upstairs, though.
What?
The Godfather.
No.
The whole tray.
Okay, so the 2 bottles of Undertaker pre-sale is $100 plus $20 shipping and tax.
That's nuts, but I guess if you're a wine drinker and an Undertaker fan.
Well, yeah, you can just save the bottle afterwards.
Like the 39 for the Godfather of Blue Ridge hurt me.
Honestly? Who should be featured on the next WWE Wines? Vote now. We're listening. And the people in the picture are Stone Cold, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, The New Day, and Becky Lynch.
You know, I would like Stone Cold just for that picture that went around of him sitting by his pool with a martini.
This match has already gone on too long.
Yep. Poor Shane Thorne.
Slapjack.
Shane Thorne. I will call them by their WWE government.
Oh, here comes the Hurt Lock. You know, Bobby Lashley's the first person to break the Master Lock, so I'll just make it my own finishing move.
It's like Major League 2. If you hit it, you can rename it.
Oh, and here comes the rest of Retribution. T-Bar's getting beat up by Bobby Lashley again.
Well, that's because Bobby Lashley knows that T-Bar can't wrestle.
Yes.
He knows what we know. You know, Mustafa, when has anyone backed down from Shelton Benjamin?
It's true.
And like, can we just acknowledge they made this big deal about Cedric Alexander turning heel and turning on Ricochet.
And their faces.
And now he's a face again. 3 weeks later.
Yeah, but this is the best incarnation of Cedric Alexander ever.
Oh, I love this Cedric Alexander. And I liked him in the Cruiserweight Classic. Like, I've liked him the whole way through. This is the best Cedric Alexander. MVP's even made Shelton relevant.
Maybe Chad Gable will join next.
Missing a certain attribute.
Yeah, I don't think he meets the qualifications.
Jason Jordan, though.
What is this now? Is this an ad for Undertaker wine? Oh, our numbers are shooting up again. We're at 4. They're starting to join in on the Twitter machine.
Look at that ham hog.
Look at the size of that ham hog. Undertaker 30, Survivor Series. So Survivor Series is going to be all about The Undertaker, not about brand supremacy. That's dumb.
Told you. And that is why I told you Edge ain't coming back at Survivor Series.
That's stupid.
Also, however, Mike, I did read, I know we've given you a lot of shit, but Vince McMahon thinks the way you do.
With what?
He's trying to get Becky back for the Rumble.
That's what I thought. He'll have her come out swinging that umbilical cord.
Like, Vince McMahon also doesn't know how women work.
That's actually a proven fact. He, in fact, doesn't know how women work. See, now this is misleading. Look at the banner here. It has all 3 colors. Maybe it's just going to be like, hey, it's Undertaker's 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
He'll get a match.
No, the report's saying he's not wrestling.
He'll just pop up.
Yeah, he'll appear. He's not wrestling. You know what it is? Everything I was reading online said that Vince wants to give him a send-off.
Let him beat up Slapjack.
It's a fun time. Now, let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Would you have picked Bobby Lashley?
Yes, I wasn't picking Slapjack.
Okay, if he was facing T-Bar or Mace, would you have picked Bobby Lashley?
Yes. He's beating the crap out of all of them. Janitor Wooden.
So this either clinches it for me or ties it. Unless, of course, Mizanin.
Mike the Miz Mizanin walks out WWE champion. Brandy J. Make your dreams come true.
Where's the Brio bottle?
It's behind me. My actual Brio bottle?
Yeah.
It's in my car.
I'll go get it.
Oh, it's cold and dark. There might be a grizzly out there.
Your car's like right by the door.
That thing's a tank.
Show the people that size matters.
All right, I'll get my Brio bottle.
And any other things you've bought.
Only the Brio bottle.
I'm sending you straight to hell.
Well, this humbling. I couldn't find my car keys.
God damn it, Michael. You goddamn disaster.
Well, the Brio bottle is a fucking tank.
Size does matter.
Thing is huge. 64 ounces, a half gallon of water.
That means you should be drinking 2 of them a day.
No, a glass of water is 8 ounces. They want you to drink 8 of them. 8 times 8 is they want you to drink 1 a day. One
Better
Brio
if you
bottle a
drink
day.
2.
1 Brio bottle a day.
Dave.
Is he in this video game? Hey, in this game is Marcus Phoenix. Hey, you want to get me a good Christmas gift? Pre-order some WWE wine for me.
You know what you're getting for Christmas from me.
A Fiend on the Scene?
That too. Your real Christmas gift's coming in April. Because you're a Jets fan and you suck. You were up 10-0 and lost 18-10.
Speaking of which, let me see if I won my bets today.
Probably not. You probably bet on someone that got upset.
I took the can't lose parlay and I lost that. I know.
No, can't lose parlay won.
Lions plus 4.5.
Yeah, he said Big Cat said the can't lose parlay hit.
I bet the can't lose parlay. It fucking hit. The can't lose parlay fucking hit.
It can't lose.
Yeah, it was Bills on the money line, Chiefs on the money line, Packers on the money line, and Lions. He had it Lions plus 4.5. I had it Lions plus 1. I bet it. I made it on my own. I didn't go by him, but it hit. I won. I bet 5 to win $24.99.
So you hit?
They hit. Can't lose parlay hit. And then I also bet the Hansen over, which was 590 over 599.5 for the day. I bet 5 to win 455 for a total payout of 955. They had so pretty much all teams today had to score over 600.
I'm aware of how the Hanson over works.
Yeah, over 600. Let's see. The Lions ended up winning. That's how it worked out.
The Falcons blew that game.
I checked it like a minute left. The Falcons were up.
Pain.
Lions ended up winning. There you go. So I won some money. I haven't won in a while.
Makes up for you betting against Sluckers.
Fucking sluggers. I'm actually up then for the weekend. I bet $20 for the weekend.
Say now.
Let's see. Is the Hanson over going to hit? Let me pull up my calculatory. Actually, let me just do it here. 23 plus 22. Oh, no. The Hanson over is not hitting.
Why?
Right now, where the Seahawks game is at, they're at 529. I don't think they're going to score a combined 70 in the second half.
Nope.
It's because the Jets-Bills game was low scoring. Cowboys only scored 3 points.
Well, they were playing with a third-string quarterback.
Who ended up coming in for them?
Kellen Moore? I don't know.
Probably. Patriots only put up 6.
Yeah, Cam got benched.
Broncos put up 16. But everything else was kind of high scoring. So, yeah, the Hanson over.
There was snow in Denver today. I wouldn't have bet the Hanson.
The Hanson did not hit.
Cutter. Fucking cutter.
I mean, I figured 600 points. Like, that's got to be doable. Of the whole Sunday slate. But, I mean, I lost $5 today. I bet 20 for the weekend between the college football games and today, and I have $24.99 in my account. Thanks to the can't lose parlay. I'm only going to ever bet the can't lose parlay now.
That's the first time I've seen the can't lose parlay hit, and he's done it about 10 times. So I wouldn't keep betting the can't lose parlay.
That's the first time it hit.
I think so. At least since they've had the sportsbook app.
I just saw them like Bills on the money line. That's a given. Chiefs over the Broncos on the money line. That's a given. Packers over who are they playing? Like Packers winning, that's probably safe. Like Lions, like he had a Lions plus 4.5. Like Lions plus 4.5. But they only won by 1, so I mean,
It went OT.
What, the Lions game?
Uh-huh.
Drew is just laying.
Did you see how Penn State lost?
Yeah, the 2-point conversion. Drew is just beat. Why is Randy Orton wearing pants?
Because he was dressed up as a production guy. Janitor Orton can also use a camera.
We'll see what happens when Champion Miz walks out of here.
Damn Skippy.
Well, you need Drew to win. And Miz, because you did bet this. If Miz doesn't cash in and win, you don't get a perfect score.
No, I do. I get perfect plus 0.5. Or is it 1 point? How did we do it last time?
It's 0.5.
0.5? But I can only use it this time. And I might just be right.
Because McIntyre is starting to sour on people.
What?
McIntyre is starting to sour on people.
Oh, that's right. This is only 3. I forgot that there wasn't a title match at Payback. He faced Keith Lee.
SummerSlam, though.
No, SummerSlam, Clash of Champions, and this.
They didn't face. Yeah, he did face. Yeah, McIntyre didn't have a match at Payback. I feel bad for that camera guy. That has to be in the cell. McIntyre setting up for the Claymore. Ooh, Orton attacking the knees.
Soften him up for the new WWE champion.
I just only think it works if McIntyre retains. You know, Orton wins.
No, absolutely.
If Orton wins, Miz cashing in doesn't make sense.
No, not at all. But you wouldn't take the Randy Orton's not going to hot potato the belt. I don't think if he wins it. I think he's going to hold it until Edge wins or Edge returns. So you didn't take the Money in the Bank briefcase off of the show with a heel champion to put it on a show with a heel champion.
Yeah, so McIntyre's winning. It doesn't matter whether it goes 1-0 tonight or 1-1 or 2-0
or 2-0. Do I get a quarter of a point if he cashes in and loses?
No, you said cash in and win. I wrote it down. Cash in and win.
And like to think about it, like so you used yours for the swamp match, okay? I'm using mine now. If I get it right, then they don't get to use it.
Obviously.
You know what I'd be interested in too? The cumulative points over the whole season.
I would have to go back and listen to every pick'em to see how that worked out.
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean, I have them all listed somewhere in various places.
Evidently, Drew McIntyre took lessons from the Seth Rollins school of sounding gross.
Ah.
As a fan of Kevin Owens and trash talk during a match, that was good, Randall.
The next pay-per-view after Money in the Bank was Takeover in Your House.
I don't know, Michael.
I think it was.
You don't have the audio on for the show, right?
No.
So Randy Orton used his pants to blindfold Drew McIntyre, and he told them, "What's the matter? You can't see? I'll tell you what you see. A big Scot getting his ass kicked."
Jesus.
You know what Tucky and Otis reminds me of now?
What?
Breaking up. When they tried to put Cade and Murdoch on different shows. Like, it just should never have happened. They did it, and I wish it didn't happen.
Yeah. What happened with that? It was like Cade ended up
They
going.
booked the shit out of Cade because he had the build, but Murdoch got annihilated, and that's exactly what's going to probably happen.
Well,
Otis is screwed.
Cade got put with Chris Jericho.
Yeah, for a little bit. And Tucky's probably about to be aligned with The Miz and help the WWE champion. All Night Tucker Knight, known for his cardio. Yeah, that's why they call him it Cole. Are you really going through and doing cumulative points right now?
Yes. Find your failure. Drew's setting up for the Claymore here.
Cutter. What? Fucking cutter.
I just have to find Payback, and I have the total scores from every pay-per-view. If I find Payback, we know exactly where the standings are.
I mean, Birch is going to be up a lot. And Alec, because of not putting in picks, will be down a lot.
Payback was our first live stream. I remember that. It's got to be towards the back of my notebook. We're not doing a very good job on the commentary here. Alec normally drives the commentary of the matches.
I mean, I'm just here to remind you about our sponsors, like Swift Lifestyles. Get in the game.
Totally made up those catchphrases, too.
We got bolt cutters, so maybe Hell in a Cell's about to abruptly go off the air.
Is somebody about to get Mick Foley? I'm all for somebody getting Mick Foley.
Or is Randy Orton about to give Drew McIntyre gauges that he can stick a screwdriver through?
God, no. Please, no. No, God,
we have
no.
cut the bolts on the cell. Randy Orton's leaving.
He just had it with this shit. Is The Miz about to insert himself and make it a triple threat match? You fool! I had him!
You fool! That was against Brock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You fool!
I had him! You fool!
John Boy Cena.
You fool! I had him!
You fool. That was Spain without the S.
You fool!
As if he was a disappointed father that just found pot in the nightstand of Seth Rollins. You fool!
His backlash. Episode 9 show notes. 2020 payback. Here it is. Let's find out. All right, I ended up. It's 4 for me. 6 for Alec.
Randy Orton is looking up at the top of the cell. We are climbing.
5 for Birch. 1, 2. And 4 for you. 1.
This is about to give new meaning to From the Heavens.
Okay, so not counting anything from Hell in a Cell. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have 36 points. Birch has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. Roman has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. And you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Not including Hell in a Cell. You also have to factor in Birch takes the lead because Alec didn't make picks for TakeOver 31, nor just got so Birch was putting our group text. I just got an update about Miz defeating Otis because of Tucky. Feel free to mention that I think it's a farce.
It's not a farce. He is the Miz, and he is awesome.
Is someone about to get thrown off the cell? We're fighting on the top of the cell.
Mick Foley's gonna come out and stop the damn match.
I just came to say hi to an old friend.
Mick Foley's gonna call both of them the tribal chief to put an end to this.
You're both the tribal chief. You're both the tribal chief.
Mick Foley is gonna come out with Jimmy Uso in a guillotine and make it stop.
Wrong match. Somebody's going through this.
Does he have a lightsaber?
That's a bolt. Is it a lightsaber? No, it's the bolt cutters. Funny as hell.
That looks like a lightsaber.
It's the bolt cutters.
He's got a Mike Saber for a hater. It's a pipe. Tom Phillips has told me it is a pipe, so therefore it's a steel pipe.
What is all the red?
That happens to look like a lightsaber.
Well, you can't win the matchup there. You can only kill a man.
Did he just get a steel pipe to the gonads?
He did.
You're both the tribal chief.
I could have swore that would be the main event. By God, it's Mick Foley.
All you see is Mick Foley come to the edge of the cell and jump. You can't do it if I beat you to it.
My time to shine. Randy's climbing down. I guess he didn't want to be up there anymore.
Just remember, if Drew McIntyre was iffy on possibly jumping off, going up on top of the cell, Vince McMahon did it for him first.
Yeah, but
just like Gronk.
Look, all you gotta do is just somebody. Yeah, they're. I hate that they're fucking pansies now. Like they're gonna jump off of this, but they're climbing down 20 feet first. Yeah, Drew's going right through a table. When did they clear off that announce table? Oh, there goes Drew Galloway.
Rise up. He's going to get Eli Drake to help him get Randy Orton to go away.
Yeah,
Dummy.
Drew's winning this match.
He's winning this match.
But he's not.
Drew winning the next one. Come on, Drew. Finish off the Viper.
Ooh, I never put the scores up. Yeah, for the duration of this match, I realized I never had the picks up. I picked Orton, Birds picked Drew McIntyre, and Lewis selected Drew with a Miz cash-in.
Which is... Drew is bleeding. There is some internal bleeding going on. This is on the table.
Where is he? Oh, he's bleeding from his mouth.
Honestly, did they put a mic in Randy Orton's trunks that every time they get close to Drew McIntyre, he's heaving? I mean, Michael Cole made a joke about Otis possibly having sleep apnea. Can we talk about Drew McIntyre?
What about El Gran Gordo? Does he have sleep apnea?
Tell you what, El Gran Gordo doesn't have: a Money in the Bank briefcase.
Maybe El Gran Gordo should face the Miz for it.
The irony here is that they have to get them around to the other side of the ring to get to
where the door is.
door.
You can't just get back in. You gotta walk all the way around the ring. He definitely could have done that off the top.
Yes, go to the replay so that Drew McIntyre can get up,
And
walk
then
to the door, and then go down and start heaving again. TV magic at its finest, folks. That's how that works. See? Eddie's at the door.
with no fans in the arena. Drew, get up. Just go.
Stop crawling, Drew.
Pick it up a little bit, buddy. Come on.
We gotta fit Mike the Miz in here.
He's only got 8 minutes.
Cutter. Fucking
cutter. Orton's calling for the cutters. Oh, backslide. 1, 2. Kick out by Orton. Talk less, Claymore. And Orton rolls out of the ring.
Okay, I am like a minute behind you. Do not say anything about the finish, please. Let me get to it.
This is a live reactions video, so I can't have a delayed reaction.
I have a half point relying on this.
McIntyre's really selling the shit out of this fall.
Yeah.
He's setting up for another Claymore. Internal bleeding and all.
Come on, Drew. Come on. Come on.
Oh, Orton ducks it. RKO into the cover. 1, 2, and we have a new WWE champion. Randy Orton has just beaten Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton is a 14-time WWE champion.
Fuck.
Randall Keith.
Randall Keith.
Good thing I switched my pick before I made it official yesterday. That is a tie.
Not yet.
He's got 4 minutes.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Randy Orton is WWE champion.
What year is it?
And the cage is coming up. But he's getting out of the ring. Nah, there's no. It doesn't make sense to have the Miz come out here. Orton's not beat up. Randy Orton is a 14-time WWE champion. Remember the last time Randy Orton held this belt, though? It was a stinker, and he lost it to Jinder Mahal. It just comes full circle. Randy Orton wins it, loses it to a 3MB member, and then waits for the next time a 3MB member holds it to take it back.
I hope he cuts that promo on Monday.
Back into obscurity you go, Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Oh, all rights reserved. That is a tie and a win.
Survivor Series is going to be a war. There's going to be so many matches.
That's my first win in a while.
Tie.
I'll take it.
Oh, so we both get a win?
We both get a win.
That match was astonishing. Hell of a selling job by McIntyre.
IEC, good on you. You stuck with us this whole time. You've been with us since the Miz match. Good on you. Shout out to you, my friend. Make sure you subscribe. Or follow the page. You'll watch it on Twitter. Let's update the scores. So that moves Birch to 5-5. Myself to 3-7. And you 3-7. There we go. The scores are updated. Pick'em standings. Birch still holds first place at 5-5. Myself and Lewis at 3. Oh, I didn't change Alec. Hold on.
Does Alec take the L for not participating?
Oh, no, right. Alec didn't even participate. So he gets to keep it 2-7. He doesn't take an L. So you and me go to 3-7. Alex stays at 2-7. Birch goes to 5-5. We are gaining ground on Birch. This is good. Now, before we sign off the air, let's see where that puts us. Because Birch only got 2 right. So Birch picks up 2. You get 4. And I get 4. So now, for a total score of all the pay-per-views from Money in the Bank to now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 46, 5, 10, 15, 20. So, of all the points, Birch is in first place with 46 correct predictions. You are in second place with 41. I am in third place with 40, and Alec is in last with 34 correct predictions.
Survivor Series is going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of matches. Is Halloween Havoc this week or next week?
It's this week. It's not a pay-per-view.
We're not bothering with it. It's like Great American Bash?
Yeah, it's just an episode of NXT.
Okay.
So, remember, folks, we're going to be signing off now for the evening. If you haven't already, follow us on either of the pages above. Our Instagram page at glorified_jobbers. Lewis is pointing to our Twitter page at jobbers_podcast. Give us a follow on both of those. Our sponsors, you see Brandy J and Anchor down below. Thank you to them. Behind me, you didn't see the logo, but Brio Bottle behind Lewis Swift Lifestyles. So make sure you go on there. Use the promo codes. They're in the descriptions of all of our episodes. Take a listen to our episodes. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and anywhere else you find podcasts. If you Google us, we pop up. Trust me, I've tried. Buy some merch. Here's the link. teespring.com/stores/glorified wrestling podcast. Make sure to buy some merch. Help us out. Help us earn $179. You know what happens when we earn $179?
I'm scared to ask what that gets us to.
We get a belt.
I don't want to get a belt because it will go to Birch.
We're gaining. We're in the hunt now.
Me and you need to agree to be on the same wavelength up until WrestleMania. We need to just dethrone Birch, and then me and you duke it out at WrestleMania.
If one of us wins Survivor Series, as long as we're not in a tie with Birch, if one of us wins Survivor Series, we're in the hunt. We're in the hunt to hold on to the belt. When there's a 75% chance on this podcast to bring the belt to the state of New Jersey. So, yes. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in.
We got to keep the belt out of Philadelphia because bad things happen in
Philadelphia. So, make sure to tune in next time we go live. Will be the next WWE pay-per-view, which I believe they showed us Survivor Series. November 22nd.
Well, there might. we'll see how that weekend goes. There might be War Games the night before.
We don't live stream NXT.
If it is Team McAfee versus Team Cole, I want to live stream it.
Possibly. We'll discuss. But as of right now, the official next live stream date is November 22nd for Survivor Series. We'll see what happens with that. Make sure to listen to all the podcast episodes and keep your ear to the ground with us. Good night, Internet.